Well, hello. This is 30-Day Reset with me, Cassandra B. So today we are moving on into the second week of where we're at. So day 9, sweat it out. So you've been supported, your body has been supported through food, digestion, and daily habits, and hydration. That's a big one for today. So now that we have, now we are going to open a powerful pathway, and this is sweating. So this pathway is about releasing through sweat. Sweating is one of the ways that our body releases toxins, supports circulation, moves lymphatic fluid, helps regulate temperatures and balance. So it's a way to clear and reset. So sweating it out. We need to sweat. Now, I am somebody that doesn't do a lot of sweating. Like I'm not a sweaty person. So I really have to push myself to actually detox in that kind of way. So are you a person that easily sweats so that toxins are easily shifting out of your body, or does it take a little extra for you? Maybe you need to add a little extra pepper to your diet. Maybe you need to bring up some of those things that will heat you up. Maybe you need to move a little more to actually start building that. And maybe you need to do one of the other aspects of what we're going to discuss. So, when we were with sweating helps our body to release toxins, support circulation, move that lymphatic fluid, which we had talked about the other day about doing those pumps in your body to get things going. That also happens in a natural way when we're exercising and moving and doing those kind of things. So do natural ways to get your body moving into those sweat aspects. And then the action to make people, to make yourself sweat, is to move for 15 to 20 minutes each day. Choose what feels good for your body, a brisk walk, a light workout. I'm not asking you to, go to town, run a marathon. That's not what we're doing. We're wanting 15 or 20 minutes a day to activate our bodies. Now we've been doing the 3 minutes every 3 hours to start getting into these new rhythms. Just stay with that if that's where you're at. If you are somebody that's got a little more energy, try dancing 3 songs all at once. That's a beautiful 10, 15, getting almost into 15 minutes, depending on what type of songs you listen to. So these are really beautiful ways to support your body into detoxing by naturally sweating and having a good time. Saunas. Whether you do a a wet sauna or an infrared sauna. Infrareds are beautiful, really healthy for a lot of people. Not all sweat sauna, water saunas, steam saunas are good for people. So you have to find what works for you. We do both here. We have an infrared sauna and we also create a wet sauna kind of in the summer. So, we have those aspects of those things. So using both of those to help people move through detox. And sometimes we need a really good sweat once so that our body remembers how to start detoxing itself. Other ways, hot bath, hot tub. That's my jam. That water and sitting in there for 20 minutes, just relaxing and sweating. And I go, even my eyeballs seem to sweat in our hot tub, right? So getting that to move my body forward to help me relax for my detox and detoxification to happen. And then dancing is one of the greatest things you can do for your body because it brings in joy. So instead of those workouts, dancing brings in joy and endorphins and all sorts of great things. So does working out, but dancing seems like a better way to do it. So, do the jig, do a little, shimmies, take some belly dancing, do that kind of stuff. And you don't have to leave your home to do it. Do it in your own home. Then nobody cares what you look like if that's a part of your issue. And honestly, if people are looking at you and judging you, they should put their eyes back on their own paper because their opinion of you is none of your business. So anyway. So let's get going into why this matters is when you sweat, you're supporting your detox pathways, you're reducing your stagnation, and that's especially in those lymph nodes and things like that. They're at the surface that help. When you sweat, it unblocks all of those things. That double chin a lot of times is actually just fluid getting stuck. If you can, I'm probably a little dehydrated today. I was sweating all night, hot flashes. I'm over 50. And I haven't put enough fluids into my system yet today. But a lot of that often is just water that we need to shift out of our body. And because our body got stuck and all our lymph nodes got stuck and our muscles are not fluid and all of those things, we can't flush properly. So those toxins are stuck in our body and we need to detox them out. That's what this whole 30-day reset is. It's all about how to support your body in the best ways going forward every day. This is not a quick fix. This is about how to support yourself going forward. Now, if you just did all of these things for 30 days, it would shift your body into a beautiful detoxification to move forward. But if you live this way every day, you wouldn't have to worry so much about detoxing now, would you? So think about how that works for you. Now, that is not about not indulging. I am all about the indulging on those chocolate cakes, the sitting with a good book for a couple of days, the laying on a raft on the water doing nothing. But we want to do all of these things in balance and moderation. We don't want to be exercise fiends, and we don't want to be lazy fiends. We want to find a balance in between, because that is where the joy sits. That is where life sits, is in the ebbs and the flows, not the meh. We don't want that for our lives. Anyway, back to this. I know I'm a little all over the place. There's a lot of fire today, which will also help you to detox. So today is with this detoxification and sweating things out. It also boosts energy and mood. When we detox our body and get those out and we get sweat, that also brings our endorphins up, like I was saying, but it also shifts out the yuck to move into better being. Our whole digestive system works better when we are sweating and moving and bringing in new energy. So today is keep it supportive, not stressful. This isn't about pushing yourself into exhaustion. Please, please, please. None of these things are to make you feel like, oh my God, this is awful. That's not what this is supposed to be about. It's to be supporting yourself so that you can eat the chocolate cake or drink the red wine on Saturday night, or, eat some of those crappy bags of chips while you're watching movies, or big buttered popcorn at the movie theater. I am not saying I want you to not have any of those. I want you to do this part to support you best, so that when you do that part, you don't feel shame and guilt and you don't feel crappy for days along, because your body knows how to detox it, move it forward, and shift it out after you've had a day of indulgence, or a weekend where you've hung out with your kids, and or you've gone for camping and you're doing things that aren't quite as healthy. We want to support it so that we can be indulgent in those moments, just not indulgent every day, because that's no longer indulgent. That's then bad behaviors, bad aspects, not good for us. And we want to flush that out, which is this is what is helping to do that. So this isn't about pushing yourself into exhaustion. It's about encouraging your body to release. So the big tip for today, though, if you're going to work out, you have to hydrate. Hydrate, workout, hydrate, workout. They go together. These two are meshed. It's like the fire and water. Oh, my woodpecker just flew away. My opportunities are leaving. Just kidding. That's about, I know where my opportunity is going. So we want to hydrate before and after you sweat. This helps your body flush everything through. Your goal today is to get your body warm, moving, and releasing. So get off your butt, move a little bit, get some sweat happening, drink the water so we are hydrated, so that we can move forward in our best badass us. So have a beautiful day. This is 30-Day Reset with me, Cassandra B. Have a beautiful day. There are 8 other videos on my site, on my website, on my YouTube channel. If you didn't catch them before, you can go back and catch them there, or catch them earlier on my Facebook page. Anyway, lots of places to catch all the things I do, not just here on Facebook, but on YouTube and on my website. Walking Through Fire is both of those. Anyway, you can find my links on my Facebook page. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for Reset with me, Cassandra B. Bye.